Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 73 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Okay, we're going to head back to Roundtable Hold because we want to use our runes real quick. We haven't got too many, but we do want to use them. So, actually, let's do this first. So, as I mentioned, I got that Somber Smithing Stone 5, and the reason I got that is so that we could power up... Oh, it's not equipped, okay. We could power up our Sword of Night and Flame, so let's go there, bang. It has the X on it because we don't have our rune arc equipped, that's fine. And now we will go here, and I think we can power Latenna up a little bit more. Latenna, yep, 4114, that's really good. Alright, and we do have a single Ghost Glovewort at level 4, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I have one at level 5 as well. Ghost... Yes, I do have a level 5 one, so we can get her all the way up to level 5. How much does it cost? I just want to keep an eye out for that. 5236. Okay, so not too much more. How do I go? Caelid, Rotview Balcony. That's a bit better. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to use the rune arc straight away so that we can have advantage of it. And I'm going to try and keep it for as long as possible. Fingers crossed I can do well enough to hold on to it. Okay, so Sword of Night and Flame, and essentially I've sort of come up with like a plan or a path to make Caelid relatively efficient. Caelid is it's actually one of the most unique, in my opinion, design places I've ever played in whether it be a Souls game or any game really. Why can't I, oh, there. The design of it is just so interesting. Alright, so these guys are weak to fire. Could have powered that black flame up a little bit more. They drop glass shards and heavy beast bones. There are some golden runes here, near these sarcophagi. So let's quickly grab those. I was not able to grab that. 1, 2. There's only 2 here, but one cool thing about these guys, 3. Maybe even more. Cool thing about these guys is you can actually, 4, okay, 5, holy crap. If you can get them all together, let me try if I can do this. So one cool thing you can do here, you know what, let's test it. I missed those 3. There we go, that works. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. As soon as I just found that out, I was like, oh wow, this weapon is so good. I saw it on a video and I was like, yep, we're using that. Hello. Oh wow, what? That does considerable damage. Maybe they're just really resistant to slash attacks, but to regular physical hits, they're pretty weak. Okay, let's go over here. This is one really cool thing. I love this part. Watch this. This is where the power really springs out, actually. Before we do that, go into here, quickly grab the golden rune 3 there. I'm actually going to ignore that guy. Or not. Come on. Nice, I even got that one at the back. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. So for some reason, on this path right here, there are a ton of these guys. And it makes it the perfect spot to do this. Yeah! It doesn't give you too many runes, but it's still cool to just take them all out and like that in one shot. I know when I found this the first time, oh, I've got a flask refill, nice. When I found that the first time, I was like, I spent probably 2 or 3 minutes there, like just killing each one by one. I was like, there has to be an easier way to do this, and I couldn't figure it out. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. Okay. So we're going to go over here and oops. Let's click on this one. Examine. And it's showing us that there is a catacomb down there. So let's start heading in that direction. Oh, I have to make sure that I have something. Yes, there's these guys. So these guys we've already run into these ones before. They have the Guardian Sword Spear that I lost and then reclaimed. Be very, very, very careful of these guys because they have like some combo attacks that are extremely difficult to avoid. Okay, I did forget something. Let me just think for a sec. Yes, I actually did forget something and I should go fix that right now. Ah, I tried to collect it. Didn't work. Does mean that I'm gonna have to... Hang on. Let me just do this. Some enemies will respawn, but that's okay. I want to equip a particular spell. And I hope I have it, because if I don't have it, I actually don't know what I'm gonna do. Let's get rid of Poison Mist. I want Fire Cleanse Me, because Flame Cleanse Me, because it alleviates build-up of poison and Scarlet Rot. That is like mandatory for this area. So yeah, we definitely want that. Okay, now let's go back in that direction, and we're gonna see if we can make some progress. So if you look here, there's a path that actually, it's hard to see, but there's a path that leads down here to this minor Erdtree, so that's where we're gonna go now. How did we get down there safely? No, this is pretty close. Up. Okay, yeah, so there's a lot of these guys. Fortunately, you can one-shot them. If you smack them in the back, you can one-shot them. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but you can. As I said, be extremely cautious because they can kill you very quickly. They're not pushovers by any means. Sometimes it may seem like they are because they're just kind of like standing still and you can approach them. But maybe not these ones in particular, but there are some later that are quite a bit stronger. Hey, I got another one. Quite a bit stronger, and they can wreck you. Alright, down there you can see that we have another what are they called? Erdtree Avatar. In this case, this one, I don't know if we've run into... Ooh, crap. I don't know if we've run into one before, but it's known as a Putrid Avatar. Very risky what I'm doing, but I'm going to try. Okay. That actually worked out rather well. Chop. Missed. I actually love when you just miss by one little bit. Got an example of how frustrating they can be. Hey, Guardian Greaves. Good thing about this place is it gives a ton of runes. Lots and lots. Yes, you. No, I forgot. I think I can only reach it from up there, so I'm gonna have to do that later. Alright, let me just quickly read what I said for this guy. Nah, I didn't really say anything. Alright, we're gonna use fire grease, of which I have none. So let's make some. Fire grease, let's make like 5. Equipment. Fire. And you know what? It's far away, but I will use Latenna. I wonder if she's gonna fire at the guy up at the top. That doesn't look like it. Alright, so the downside about Latenna is she has to stay where she is. And she's a little far away, so I'm gonna try and bring the avatar closer. He is difficult because he uses the Scarlet Rot as an attack. Oh, nice. She's doing well. So be aware of that. I'll point it out when it happens. Yeah, don't get smacked by that. I think it's like a butt slam. You might not have a chance to use it because... yeah. I don't think we need to silver pickled for this one. I mean gold pickled, sorry. Yeah, Latenna is kind of a beast. Especially if you put her in the right spot. Alright, for defeating him, we get a green burst crystal tear and the flame shrouding. So flame shrouding is pretty self-explanatory. If you remember what the other ones do, I went too far. Flame shrouding boosts your fire attacks. A crystal tear formed slowly over the ages where the Erdtree's bounty falls to the ground. Can be mixed in a flask of wondrous physic. The resulting concoction temporarily boosts the power of one's fire attacks. And the green burst, not to be confused with the green spill, makes you recover your stamina quicker, which is actually pretty good, but I haven't really found too much of a use for it. It is good, but yeah, hard to find a use for it sometimes. Okay, I love the fact that now we're like using 2 different weapons at the same time. It makes just getting through this game a lot easier. Oh, toxic mushroom. I was like, what was that? I looked at it and I didn't recognize it. Okay, so let's go into these catacombs. We have enough time to do this. This is another situation where I want to use my large club. I also have a decent amount of runes, so it might be worthwhile to actually take advantage of that. How high is my large club, by the way? 9. It can probably be a bit more than that. Let's head back to the Table of Lost Grace. Oh, I can't. Hang on. Let me do that. Yeah, actually that would be really stupid if I had done that. So let's do this. And for some reason you have to be outside. Now let's go. Now one thing, one of the viewers pointed out that the sword was doing more damage to the... first of all, let me figure out, yeah. It was doing more damage to those little imps. And that's true. But I don't know, I kind of just like using the large club just because of like its poise damage as well. So you can choose what you really want. 1, 2... Gosh, do I really want to get it to... Yeah, why not? We're still going to find tons of those. We can go even more. Yeah, alright, there we go. Let's just pump it up as much as we can. I still haven't really got this up, but... Alright, we'll do a little bit. There we go. Let's do that. Claw mark up to 9, large club up to 13. And let's do spirit tuning if I have enough. So let's see. Yep. And then I just need 6,358, and that will power up to level 5, which is really good as well. So Caelid, and I want to go to the minor Erdtree Catacombs. Nice. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can finish this. It's actually been a little while since I... yes, that's right. It's been a little while since I did this dungeon, so I'm probably going to be rusty. I can already see one guy up there. Oh, that was... I forgot that he hits you as he falls. As I mentioned, yeah, this one, there's a good chance I could die here because I just don't remember it all that much. But we'll get there. Let's bestial vitality. Okay, I don't think it matters which way you go, because I know which way to go. So I don't think it matters at the moment. Here, there's some scarlet rot that we can watch out for. Oh yes, there's a bunch of these guys. So let's grab Grave Glovewort 5. That's Grave, not Ghost, so it's for the sort of regular ones. Ah yes, be aware of that. You can see there's a bunch of these guys and you can kill them with a powerful black flame. So try and keep that going. Okay, now I'm Scarlet Rotted, however, I can just use Flame Cleanse Me, and we're good. Now it looks like I probably like rolled or something in the fire, oh, in the Scarlet Rot, sorry, which is why I'm still building up. There we go. Heal this up. Bestial Vitality is still going. Be very cautious when you deal with these guys. I think one of them dropped the smithing stone too, that's cool. Smoldering Butterfly, let's collect this. We've got an Aeonian Butterfly, we're going to come across a few more of those. Crab right there for some reason. Scarlet Rot again, but that's okay because we've got our Scarlet Rot remover. It's weird because Flame Cleanse Me says build up. Does it say build up? Yeah, cures Scarlet Rot and poison and removes build up. So technically it should do what it just did there, where it removed my build up, which was because of, what do they call it? When you're coded, I think. So let's watch out for this guy. Beautiful. So yeah, the large club, I mean, a lot of the simple weapons don't do too much damage. If I had the strength to wield it, I'd probably be using the that weapon that I got from, I think it was Stormvale Castle. I'll quickly look at it right now. I'd probably be using this one, the Brick Hammer, because I think it's a lot more powerful, but I just don't have the 31 strength. Oh, technically I'm only 1 strength away, I just realized, but yeah, I don't have it ready to go. Grab the Grave Glovewort, let's keep going. Oh, look at that, that was easy. We already found the switch for the dungeon, but there's one problem that you may have noticed. We found the switch, but we didn't find the actual door. There we go. Any more? I think there's one more, isn't there? I can like hear the pitter-patter of their feet, but I don't know if it's just like residual death noises. What was that? Jeez, okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's the sound of the door opening, but I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, now, which way do we go? Well, this one is a little bit more difficult to figure out, but if you do this, you'll notice there is actually a path underneath this time. So let's take that. There's also no kind of like balcony, sort of, not balcony, but like sort of upper floor. Usually these dungeons have like an extra stop there. And this one doesn't. I don't know if that was like a way of trying to... Oh, wow, that was a lot quicker than I thought. That's why I didn't press L1. Okay, we're good, we're good. Still doing okay. I really wish I'd used Bestial Vitality instead of drinking there. Okay, more swampy swamp. How are we going for time? Good. We could use the Sword of Night and Flame here as well to like... What am I doing? Okay, well I just rolled, so... Yeah, we could use the Sword of Night and Flame, but because these guys are like right... They're very, very low to the ground. The chances that I'll like not connect with my attack are quite high. So Black Flame is still useful for that. Smithing Stone 1. Let's grab this. Ghost Glovewort 4. Hey. I think we just used our only one on Latenna. But now... Crap. I am losing health very rapidly. I'm going to use another single one. And Flame Cleanse me. Back to Black Flame. So if I had a little bit more... It's interesting that I powered up the Clawmark Seal and it was just shy of what I needed. Where's Flame Cleanse me? Okay, so this is the end of the dungeon. So let's go back this way. Go in here. I think we've just missed this single room, which is fortunate. But we just want to be very careful. I know there's one of you somewhere. Crabs. Okay, looks like there's a bit more. Smash some crabs. Okay, doing okay. What's this? Golden Rune 4. Another Grave Glovewort 4. And let's climb up here. Need to use another Bestial Vitality. How are we doing for flasks? I've only got one FP one. Should be okay. The boss of this area, I'm going to be honest, is one of the tougher bosses. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, I actually didn't know if that was going to be full damage. Yeah, for some reason these ones, I think they will move if you sort of ignore them. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is not like an area that you can jump into the dungeon from because of the way that's designed. Like, because of the way that looks like they've just put a plain white plane there. So, yeah, I don't think you can get into the dungeon from that area, but that is something I had not noticed before. I thought that was just like light peeking in through the seams of the... And there's another one. I like the architecture. Imp Head Wolf. Let's have a quick read of that. Don't think I'm going to have time for the boss of this. Head covering made from the largely unaltered head of an impish golem. Resembling a wolf, it holds trace amounts of lupine endurance. Okay, so it gives you, I think, it might give you more stamina or have you recover your stamina quicker, something like that. Alright, look where we are. Near the start. Which is really good. Grave Glovewort 5, not Ghost, but that's okay. Grave is good. Grab this one. Sacramental Bud. And that's it. Awesome. We've cleared out the entire dungeon. So let's head to the boss. Man, the boss. This is annoying because I'm already at 20 minutes. Do I leave the boss for next time? We'll see. Let me head back the way I came. Because the boss is actually quite tough. And dying has a high probability. You know what? I'm going to leave it for next time, only because I want to just have a quick read of... am I going the right way? Yes, luckily. I want to have a quick read again of like how this boss actually works, because there's a little bit to it. So we'll see from there. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 73 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.